Greetings, Mindcrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft discussion on this glorious day. It's actually a bluebird. The reason I still have a hat on is I was out earlier this morning walking, and it was, I'm not sure if it was even 30. It's been a wild change in temperature today. So anyway, my name is Kimberly Quinn, and it is my honor, my privilege to do these videos and talk with all of you. Right there is Little Caesar. Not like the pizza. That's like, he's a little odd, but he's a little strange goat, but he's very, very sweet. Also, he survived goat polio. Just a goat fun fact. So he walks a little weird, but he's so resilient. And there's Hamlet. He's the oldest one. He's 10. A little bit of a, I wouldn't say he's a curmudgeon. He's just kind of like the boss. And then King Lear over there is kind of like a lady's goat, you know, like he's just like super handsome. He kind of knows it. Anyway, so what I want to talk about today is embracing simple pleasures, and that can sound so cliche. There's like a million memes on it and everything, and it's certainly good to do that 365 plus leap year, right? For sure, no matter what. But I think also, I also think that, hi, honey, he loves his goatee. It's part of his whole manly thing. I mean, he's like super comfortable with his masculinity. He doesn't need it, but I think he really, really likes it. Maybe he does need it. I don't know. And so I think that one of the great things about, it's currently May here, and mid-May, and this will air in about a week and a half, so it'll be the end of May. And, hey, King Lear, say hi to everybody. I think it can be so much easier. Like, if you're the type that's flying around like a gerbil on crack, and it's really, really hard for you to just stop, the spring/summer, I don't know if I would say Vermont has a spring as much, but mud season into summer, we've got a little bit of a spring going on, lots of blooms. There's the lilacs. There's the lilacs up there. This is an easy time. So I'll tell you, it's interesting because right now, I'm actually remote today, and I'm working. I've been working since early this morning. And I just kind of like watched, I'm like, I'm going to take 1 hour, and I'm going to have a little lunch, and I'm going to watch the goats. I'm going to watch the goats hang out. And I've just been sitting in that chair watching the goats for almost an hour. And then I'm going to go back in and get stuff done again. But it's just so super important. And another simple pleasure I'm just starting because we had a killer frost. It went down to 20 yesterday. 20-something, in the 20s. And so I don't know if you can see the flowers up there, but each year I like to do that. I really haven't, I used to say I have 10 black fingers and toes, except for tomatoes. I can see tomatoes like me. The basic salad veggies like me. Cukes like me too. All the crawly, creepy, strangly things like me. And also, I've had some very recent good luck with good experiences. I don't believe in luck. Good experiences with bonsai trees. I picked up a new habit. And who knew that bonsaiing is actually a verb? It is. You can bonsai your way to a healthier existence. Who knew? And so I actually did an Instagram post this morning, and I showed and actually I don't know the names of the tree. I do know the name of one of them. One of them's a willow. The other two are mystery baby trees. I don't know, but they're actually doing super well. So the whole point is simple pleasures lighten life up a bit, you know, and the whole thing, they do. You know, even if nothing's wrong, they just give you a lift. If a little small something's wrong, like a splinter in your foot, I mean that metaphorically, somebody's bugging you at work or whatever, and they just, like, it's not on a huge level, but they're just annoying, and they throwing a wrench in your game and stuff. This can make it all lighter. It's not like it fixes all that and resolves everything. It just seems to make it all easier, and it's certainly mega healthy to grab a little bit, even if you're working on this gorgeous day, like I am too. To take some time out of your day to just embrace, especially we're in northern Vermont up here, so we don't get a lot of these, honestly. So it's really, really important to, let's say, stop and smell the roses. Roses don't grow in northern Vermont too well. Well, there's certain types of them that do, but not your traditional ones as much. And then, you know, early this morning, I had to walk in the woods, another simple pleasure. So the whole thing is that if you do have a difficult time with treating yourself well in that way, now, you know, this time of year is a really easy time to start. The simple pleasures also with eating. All the great veggies are coming in season. The grill is also, you know, healthy, easy, social for us. We're out there talking and having people on this back deck all the time. And, you know, when the kids were little, we had, well, we obviously are 5. And then my husband called them the drop-by stay-lates. And loved having the Lost Boys. That's our oldest son's friends. And it's just a lot of good memories. But all these simple pleasures and all that socializing. This is such a good season to just get that done. And so in addition to the simple pleasures, the investment in relationships is super huge. And this makes it also easier. You know, the days are long. It's not like you come home, you feel like in the winter, I feel like a bat sometimes. You leave when it's dark, you come home, it's dark. It's not the case anymore. So you can really, you know, have some backyard barbecues. If you're not that person that wants to have a big shebang, don't do that. Have one person over, pour a couple glasses of iced tea and sit on the deck and talk, you know? Or get yourself a few goats and do that. But the planting thing, I just made a beautiful arrangement for my sister-in-law for her birthday and have fun doing it. And then there's also all the creativity that can go into a home. There's all the inside stuff when it's raining, like throwing paint on a wall. There is no more simple decorating pleasure than that. And it's also so cheap, and it's an immediate, like, bling bling. It's eye candy because it doesn't cost that much compared to other ways to make improvements. And it just instantly looks better and different, and it's exciting. And then there's all the stuff in the yard you can do, you know, that it's just, you can start a new little tiny garden. If you're in an apartment or urban area, window boxes and you know, the big whiskey barrels and buckets can work. And there's a lot of creativity that can go into the color scheme that you like with Impatiens. I just went down and got them, didn't plant them yet. I got them earlier on this break, actually. And I'm doing like a hot pink purpley theme in the front of the house. Again, they're not in just yet. I gotta check what the frost sitch is for tonight. I think it's okay. Plus they have overhangs. But there's so many simple pleasures you can embrace. And then, well, you can't see our fire pit from here, but it's over there by that tree, and it's just, our daughter made it a long time ago. This huge, like, crater that she just got excited about doing. But anyway, s'mores and, like, just hanging around a campfire. We're not talking about money. Simple pleasures, if they involve a lot of money, it's like kind of like, that would be like an oxymoron, because that would take the simple out of the pleasure, you know. There's nothing wrong with complex pleasures either, or expensive pleasures. I mean, that's still fun stuff. But simple pleasures, that's kind of the whole point. The whole point is that you're doing them just because you want to. That's the main box to check with that one. I'm doing this because I want to. I moved to make a beautiful flower arrangement. I don't think that I bought for all 4 not whiskey barrels, all 4 window boxes in the front, plus some extras for the little pots I had. The whole thing came to less than $100. Like, not that $100, it wasn't even $100, like 90 something. For all of them, like in the front, all of them. And the potting soil also got on sale they were $10 for these huge big bags. So the whole thing said and done, like $120. I'm not saying that $120 can't be a lot of money. It absolutely can. And when we were first married, it seemed like it might as well have been 120 million because we got married young. I'm not, you know, diminishing that at all. It's just that the point is you can do a lot with a little, and simple pleasures are meant to do get a lot back for a little bit of investment. You know, just mostly it's about taking the time, and it's also like it's like a double win, I guess, if you can enjoy your simple pleasure like hanging with goats. And by the way, the plants are not out here because they would last 0.02 seconds with these guys. They would think that my geraniums I just bought you can see one up on the deck up there, and that's where they'll stay, behind the gates, because they would think those are wonderfully delicious, and then there would go my $90. So and the window boxes in the front yard are up really high, so that's a lot of a stretch for them. I gave up trying to plant stuff free range a long time ago because I learned pretty fast that these lovely gentlemen would think that was just like a buffet put up only for them. So yeah. Oh, and another simple pleasure I'm doing is I got this all within the last few days, and none of it adds up to any kind of money. The bonsai seeds, I must have had, and they always give you more than they say, like 100 seeds at 8 different types of little baby trees. It's like $8.99 or something. It was not more than $10 for those seeds. I started them in wet paper towels, and then they bloomed, and I went to Walmart and got these little black, the ones that drain. Bonsais, I think all plants like draining, but bonsais really need them. They were $1.99 a piece. Those are for the big ones. I had a bunch of little ones that were like, I don't even know, like $2 or $3 for a whole stack of like, I don't know, 10 or 12. I mean, pennies, absolutely pennies. I use the same potting soil I use for the rest of them. I still have plenty left over. So the whole point is, you can do a lot with a little. It doesn't cost much. You know, it's totally, simple pleasures are great for the budget. You know, they really are. It's, for me, it's almost like a challenge. Like, I love to do as much as I can with a little. When you're talking about the yard or painting the inside, this is not a day to do anything inside, and if you can help it. Of course, we all have to work. I'm going to try and bring a computer outside if that's possible, but anyway, I got to go get some stuff done. But simple pleasures, this is the season. Simple pleasures make life lighter. Remember, the main thing is the two biggies, right? Well, three. Is it 2 or 3? Do it because you want to, and that's it. No have-tos. Because you want to. Have it either be free or almost free. You know, free or very, very little money. And then just soak up the joy. That's it. This is the season to really get that simple pleasure momentum going. And maybe get some goats. Okay, this is Kimberly Quinn signing off from my backyard in northern Vermont with King Lear and Caesar right there and Hamlet way over there. Have a mindful day.